etu anamoti ya mra saa nipa no ekora ma wo haw kese afanyo asem wo kan yi say unilateral statement na backing bi ni mu a e wo se de yefa no if you say criminal libel law no ye free ho me ameti he wo ka se be defend ya afanyo a whole lot so many things na meti me de defend no but the moment nipa ba ko mienu miensa be ka ho no Ghana mra bi na yakotia no yefa wasem wo se etia mra se entia mra wo de obe support no etia mra kora obe support no wo se han na se MPP for mo pese mo de mra be ya adwuma bibi tia mra as a women's organizer ya ye beto aba ma wo be support wa de etia mra just because it is your party. By the way, Ghanaians will be the good judge but mesa about hobby ha de anya me de kora kasi etia mra dia menka ma wo me kire madwene and ye nso so if you say ade etia mra dura let said lex the law is harsh but it is the law on say emra ukomre mu a maame emunye desa o emra munye de o emra bebre wo ho a ye didi obi a utim say ade very painful but ukomre mu emra no so say the theoretical aspect was dura let said less the law is harsh but it is the law until as a judges ma asem bi kura enye wo da utie mu a na akufo ado ebra ye to abawie the first time no olusi wo se judgment no anya de nanso so emra na aka senti ade no wanka seti amra kura membre na nane mo besa aka sabie yate ye na ye ni kakrai enam se wonno mra mo sukopi mempese me kutukutu mra bebre that's why mesme no kasa seti mamuni na wo nkrofo so atie na emom ye wie be ma advice se de be ya mo nyina mo bedi mra so se afenyo na se mo de kora na se be bona bomo ne de ne kwa ma mo nye ye ni akire ye nye ne saa just mo pese bia mo ye state no ungovernable because mo ne pa ba kwa ka se o be ye o ma no ungovernable is it not related to treason but the MPP for mo keka kro no mo memre ndim fo no ka se because mo ne yakrofo mo ni mo mra pa o na de oni mo mra no won sai mra intimesere mo ma mo mfa yawo no enye ade bi ebema monim agufia ka say enkrofo ye omunim mra pa na de omo yese because even ignorant crime ran says jure not excuse that na wo awunim enti say mra ne ye na dwuma mo ma ne ne se nipa no contrary to the law mra koro no ane sa asan mra ne de chechire ne de mra asan o mra epieto no se chechira ye de mra no ane san ye na emom o ka say obe use force and some remarks be related to very hazardous obroni baby e koron de nyame demum anyway me offer say ba kwa your friend Idris Isaac ya wono medical ka kire mo say we deputy head of research osoro kokoko amanyuku no ya ene ame no mo ka say izongo kokos no no obutuo wato aye wa ha ya woni e ba bedi nkomo Isaac
yes sir
nkomo aye die nyina wate afenyo asem no minim se munyina monye too much endowed in the law nti me pese me de be yirem pi ebo edu be bi na se me de yirem ma yirem because I have to advise you guys when you are going contrary said the obroni de o de kosie me se ekire obese sanadwene obeka se mra de ye na djuma nyere djuma be bia mra no so ni bi mo de ye ma mra no so ensave no mra esikio punish e punitive measures and the relief measures relief no punitive ni hu se ni na will be applied when necessary. Isaac, asembe na kasafa afenyo remarks you.
Okay, mamefa kwenye nchia mempanyefo amo Madina nyina no. Anopa ye chiomu.
Isaac, voice no from na minimsa che ubobom tibom preko.
Okay, wate. Mamefa kwenye nchia me constituent Madina constituency Lankwantana Municipal Assembly. Mechia ye MC ye MP any Mezongo Goals coordinator for Madina constituency, Honorable Masaud Baki, any leaders of more parties now. Don't forget that behind every successful president, there's a good chief of staff. Into the entire Omano. So what's it say? Behind every successful president, there's a good chief of staff. And at this point, most of the performance of our president, you know that our secretary are on the drain. Into no money calling himself. And you want to secretary na adwene. O mampani ni rules no. O mo no mo dwene wo ho. O ye njira wana. But only the role of the secretary. Secretary, you are the personal aid to the person. Me say
movement. What's on na dwene. Anyway, mami nya on
because minister cabinet.
But don't worry, yeah, we need more. What the secretary no na nim yanko.
Yes, it's no.
Some diabolic credit mu nyina mo boss o aro nti sa na
we chief of staff ye chia we adapa we. Any omo di party na nim nyina no. Ye national chairman adapa we. No question ni in the NDC you will be a positive defiance. HSA say ye penny for kwa mo ya ade na say sebi ye ni nje ye kan adwin. You support your leaders blindly.
Speak your mind, positive defiance.
Yes, positive defiance. Yeah,
speak of mind.
Yes. Yeah, party no say.
More principles so more people and this way.
Yeah, party no so your opinion so yeah then from yeah ndi wechi. But say ba say call legal process and support that. You will give you the legal aid and everything that you need to make sure that you face your trial. And if you are sentenced, that is the law. Me can and I could see your brothers MPP for AA. What do you say? Historically, bibi on be bia no. Omo person be di mraso. Say NDC or power on person ye bu man as one family. But some more power dey omo pe na mo ye.
Obeyi question asem bia no. Omo person be di mraso.
Yes.
Okay.
Mbacho ye wa ha na oba onyim judge and I say judge onyim e wo kuma say. They went and vandalized the place. Woman, you need to back door. At that time, she was pregnant. That ever judgment, no. All the MPP, if the guys are no more back court, about judgment, no. They were all having their 1,800 in their pocket. How did they know that they are going to be fined 1,800?
They all what?
They were all having their 1,800 in their pocket.
They suspected fining.
Yes.
They had it in their pocket.
Yes.
Were you there?
Oh, but it is.
How did you come by
public evidence? Into the mobile, your judge in the boss say you're fine 1,000, or be in 1,000.
When the person is having more than maybe 2,000,
no, they brought the same. They brought the same amount in court. They brought the same amount.
This document is not. I'm coming, Mr. Isaac. Remember, this has no supportive. Evidence basis. Sikashi will be bottom.
But unim say that day, no. Your friend is saying, unim say MPP tag, echo tag judge there.
Why not? I know, but me bad there. What they better why honey free?
Mami sign. So, but what is say MPP, any national executive or party faithful, I condemn Mr. Art.
I condemn that act. So meaning to the
MPP need there.
Me say I condemn. No, me MPP, but generally public the Ghanaians condemn that act.
MPP leadership. Yes, Ghana condemned it, but they didn't. They are happy with it. The same applies to your friend is saying Iowa Swegon. Not a single party faithful. American leadership came to condemn it. But in Pacho, Monty 3 we waited for the process to go on until they were sentenced. No, Omo who said Omoye and Dachi, your mouth, your friend is saying, your mouth, you film cry, and I say, work with them 1 man or 2 months, you film cry, that you will not utter those utterances again.
But break it, I mentioned what Davy. 3 days ago, I was watching Mugabe. I was saying, hey, I could be careful. Was it judge for some Nabekano? Hey, we are Mr. Yaku.
Thank you.
The name judge, you call him TB. The guy is now comported.
Thank you.
So I say, well, Kasama, hey, what's a share? Now, money and me who was starting to say problems of or become wasem. So we realized outside.
No, NDC party was in power. Essentially, your mama would had the power to, interfere in those things. But 1 year, because ye bo maya Ghana no enye ndasemo. Dachi masem. We are aging already. Some of us are more than 40. How many years to go? 20, maximum 20. You are gone. So let's think about the country in future. Again, historically, 1996, 1992, there were dead bodies all over. But President Kufuor, President, His Excellency, what you say to Nipobako concerning dead bodies there, what you say to Nipobako? So after they came to power, that thing died. Again, historically, the government or the government unpopular and the governance. But starting with market share, can't say before the share. But there was frequent burning of state institutions, state sensitive institutions. Be a or minor because why
are you related this to this concept?
They are already saying that they are going to make the country ungovernable. How are they going to do it?
Under what circumstances are they going to do
so,
it? You think it's one of that aspect?
Yeah, so they are, from my perspective...
Kindly tune the line.
Yes,
I respect
in my
that.
perspective, there are 4 approaches they are going to use. The first one is to use their party members in leadership. I'm talking about trade union and public servant, civil servant, to sabotage events. And to, Mungo strike. Then, to what extent? Doctors go strike to see Ampacho. What happened to? It is not only me, my mother, the NDC family that will be affected, all of us. But they will encourage that.
Isaac,
Isaac,
you have a controversial statement that requires a lot of questions and pause. Wait,
which perspective do you think will happen? And I mean, four. So, me four, you know, be some question.
Hold, mommy. Ebi oha, me that what Francis need to key effect to her. I pause to be answered. Until me person me kohosa. You say you are embittered. A how, a hammy, a Ghana for situation in the we will be muchly affected. Yenim. Until young person or man and coalition, MPEN. Ye bay the baby aboman who by that is our principle as Article 1 says in the Constitution. Ye no money ye the was it?
And then you are
a system one. Ye beboy man who by. It's up to the plurality of the people to defend our nation. And your leadership will be. Say you can't see a bomb man who buying ya. Yeah, and can leadership on your man who buying you. And we citizens, we deems all relevant right to protect and defend our nation. And see,
but me example of one.
Me orbiter, my mini orbiter. And see, Mestre say, said you be and you might be raise questions to answer a lot. No, you can't answer. And sir, misconduct when it's come to atrocities.
Yeah.
Obehe na ya she station way. Obehe ni yakwa the toilet way. Obehe ni yakwa say ade way. Sa na mani nyina no. Se ebetena ha na relate say ya somasi abra obi ne de akonwa so one kire one person akiusu no. Ni e masa dictum year at the end of the day I supposed to answer all these questions because BBCC market ne de CC ho ahwan nyina ye de relate no a ni yakwa say TMO o as a legal practitioner I'm here. If I sit down for all these things to effect me ba ma minwie na say yokoba na say saa de ne yoka say okay mahala unie Isaac buy no point saa de we na saa bre no na buy na wo so say han omo kire hwan up to date it Isaac me ma just a free advice obetie me a yen ko no in good line
why na mpacho honorable who take me time
mediama say me ma 9 minutes ma famu to mediama
in this instance no who tie me obo say me nka body bia me can the approach the possible approach they can use so
they can use that is suspect your suspicion
and ukaya tama nurses for the call strike no they have an appointment with the health minister that very day the leader of that trade union otukwan kwabochi so mine who
allegations
yes so mine who who your next union leader no mine who here na nurses akwa striker now only health minister appointment no otukwan kwabochi
let's give the advertisement a space. Advertisement should be space here. So let's go straight to the line.
Again, you see, say you know, with the help of social media, those approach will not work again. And those affiliated NGOs, they want to tag the government as in attacking free speech, free speech. But your right comes with responsibility. And I'm sure say a higher T by the time I be program, obi ba becho. And madam obi am because on can't anything against the state here. If you are building a nation that we cannot be disciplined, law na okay. And anybody at all, including my minority leader, can go and say whatever he want to say against judge. But only your friend is saying minority leader, only some judge vetting here. When being no one can say why is some judge criticizing a judge for giving judgment is accordant with the law. Obi criticizing a problem. But now, when the table turn, you think criticizing a judge is normal. Oh, this hypocrisy now, your brothers no elephant family. You interact one and say I come 1 year to election. You can do that. See, and this was in opposition for 8 years. The only time I call demonstration has to do with the register. What is NDC equally demonstration? We all engage ourselves verbally on TV and radio. But we never did anything against the state, and that's the things that will undermine governance. So why? Again, see, they want to again use the notion of doomsday.
No, hold. Me offer Isaac Idris. And I'm not in King. In fact, Neddy, why a very controversial person. See, January. You say your friend be in law, the suddenly doom, and none of more for see airborne. The suddenly doom, and none all born in there. Now, I do maybe another guidance on that. You say, flow, but when him sometimes I need to look at platform. No, you Jawa made those I say, we see asphalt. So one way I can't speed up more. We will be fit into me guidance. And some know about a high legalities. It say, would you want gross is here? You involved in contemptuous aspect. But one way, sedition in Ghana is no longer criminal offense. Listen to me carefully. Sedition in Ghana is no longer a criminal offense. It was repealed in the year 2001. Here, the full picture. What the old sedition law said before 2001, sedition was under section 179183 of the Criminal Code 1960 Act 29. Afterwards, was the bringing hatred or contempt against the president or the government. This is what it was saying. 2, exciting this affection against the government as by law established. 3, exciting people to proceed or procure alteration of any matter that unlawful demands. And 4, raising contempt among the inhabitants of the state. And then 5, promoting feeling of ill will and honestly between different classes by 68 or 42. That is the criminal code. Assembly any. Near one maybe Ghana ha near friend criminal libel law. Me know I'm dealing with them as lay persons when it's come to the legal aspect. That's why I may guide you pa because he be when you sorry ako near be a friend say cancel. So you know the law. If you were there, you allowed this person so. I feel now be you one. You see a message your prophet send the brave me boys is here you will just say but this was my man because also I require the same right no ya obi ya or kikako contemptuous no the same right also reserve be name me guide just a way ntie me nti me hunu rade bi isa kaka wa ha contemptuous. I can emphatically say wherever you call me nti don't stop that threat on my phone menim say wonim me anka me fa me number nto ya na wo frɛ MC na me phone so na be send that message you say wonim me colleague learned colleague me pa chew enye partisan na me ye ha. I'm doing my job as a journalist, as a chartered journalist. And I'm still guided by the law. Please, on can send biara, you can prove it. Opa send the bra. Just highlight it and send it. The me share air code or air the no me guide it. Once every no my and I just say fee no my the one year me encounter the patch. You don't read the mind of the people. Obroni. Papa. Ghana ha criminal libel law. Sedition. Ye twem. Ya makwan. Se obia timi kana dwene even though your wade be a indictment sometimes are contrary to somebody's right and no dey ya na nipa ne pa obe declare say a defamatory of character assassination na afenyo asem o kan yi me pese me hu no wonnim hunu ba bi potia e kire say wakasa mana no atie obi etia mra na ne so mo kan ni nyina hwe da noti ba bi potia say asem we dey wan kan yi but so you based on your support.
You da me da say. Say ne awu bi say me megina so na maka asam kakra. Ne etipe bia nipa ye nipa o.
Ya no pagya voice kakra.
Okay. Ne etipe bia nipa ye nipa. Na one na make asa first and make say we intimidate obi a or the amememfi ye ne ense say oye.
What is intimidation here?
Na
Obroni intimidation
no omode ya abronye ono so na afa market so twa
yo obi ye abronye bone ho
say ye nyina ye te say freedom of speech e wo ho dia na cha say bibi nkwa ye obi atumi kire na adwen ye wo Ghana ha na president Akufo-Addo time omo setting crofo mo din na tame kan sam ye nneoma bebre what is say ya chi obi ato
yes
4
good say ye chenkrofo for krana
Ebro na me ka for the certified one
omo nkrofo mu di oyatem Akufo-Addo atem ye Ghana ha no mobile power recently obi fi abroche bodu ye omo man bodyguard de na ate Ghana
why
some make no wuni
and continuation go straight why I'll save you. What do you just go straight why and a dear atem oba ya ye man no red carpet why
asama make obi ani
yo any allegation ha with the bank
na ameka ne say kuku ni jaya kaka so be de ebi jai ye nyina ye pasumdwe de obi apasumdwe obi ani Ghana ha no mo a o se owo ho na sabi onya bibi ndi ye kra na se na sumdwe na ompe obi ape but so obi won ho kwan se otumi kasa na so obi nyi ho kwan se otumi kasa and the Ghana ha no ye won I am surprised to hear all this from my brother mumu tumi kasa o but obi kasa de ane de no e content a criminal. As I say, a prosecutor in Pacrono.
Wouldn't Mr. Cassady?
Yeah, waha.
Wouldn't Mr. Cassady be a crime? Wouldn't him?
Oh, I know. But the Cassady be a crime, and the Cassady should to me a crime.
And so you have to deal with any criminality. That's it.
Yes. It say BBS da. Mo be to me a consider so freedom of speech wo hono na bia ne nipa ko kan ye mfa ne say ne yen wo room na yen hu say bia ebetumi abo bibia. Ni nyina yetumi ye sabete freche sa abronya aka say high judge court and I say circuit court judge
why they
you say
what you saying community what you say and kata nema so you open and most of the dolly dum ni e mobi you open abronya can say the statement in my verbatim no o can say na me bisa wo so kasa akire wo be comfortable and person no can say
Inti na make say kasa bi wo ho na mo obi nya comfortable then obi aka bi da
mo ojobroni abronya kan say Franka o se wontimi nka senka ya sempapa nka waka wo ye infrastructure development program nka wana reti o se wontimi nka kire sa asem wo kan wo nya de ya be pie free wo no da hwe mo abronya no mo hwe na mo control no wontimi say Ghana wo we me personal view na me ka kire wo no mo abronya no so why no backing dog you can tame him who say baby so you know man penny rollins gbogbo what you say do some okay was we will change the backing dog. This is what politics we are looking for. Yeah ma mun say ekoro no
positive difference
ya hwemu nyina say do be here no anya I don't say obetima be repeat say me so me be ye me de ahwe so obi be kan na enye obi ya ne to nsuo mu a wo firi abronye what the demon penning for party ni mu di atema wo ya we adai mo head training say ade o meye party mu no nti nyansa bia ni tirim say maba wono kwa wo ye law nti law no wo sua nti no nyansa no ni hwe wote ye won say wonti minka because wano ye wudu because wo hwe wanim wonyam no dimi ne kwa wono asa awed no nti min pie firi wano you couldn't say it nti ye be ma obro nye kwan afiri wono ne kekere twen ho abaye state ungovernable on say who support to abranya na woye bibia emrem ye fene so de ledum no that is the dirty games abronya de mom ye mpamu ni yenka and justify say and MPP for NDC for ye say na ye fight go se hwe emra no de enye no obi anso nche emra ye nche no so obi ye bi na nya ye kire Mugabe no mu fene say bobi ansa no ye kire wo mu direct and ko asem be no ko kan about mama me fene say this woman the Akufo-Addo yere ho asem Rebecca ho asem ye ko kire wo no woni mu nkrofo ya so Captain Smart ni ya kire wo no mu na nkase ye nkire obi ya kire na ebia na ama to your notice
manase dwane
enti if unfortunately say abronya spark sense mfu na wona no no wo mekeka na wamfa ba bia na they call the big of the country hey the laws of this land no whatever say the Kennedy did Lord judges atemfa no di ye no most more better the same system so ye mpini o me ye bi fie anything against the law is against me as a person. Anything against the judiciary is highly just a person me hunu kura na maso so kura seconds enti mesere mo afanyo odane akwala afutu amde man fama mo fast mam di onim de on said we the copapina et pato the copapina The law must handle the system as it is. Omo mbigi na mra nim. Se wo kɔ na mra ne kase afei kofia na wakofie. Ye ma obi a mfa mra ne nhyɛ ne nsɛm ye de opɛ edi di atem just ba wo de mbedi atem wo ni di party na because enim sɛ MPP ne ndisi mo ka bomu ayatem didi na mo de ba. Amammu papa bi ahwɛ ye hunu firi mo bi ya hɔ. Na emom ye ma mo nya o man ungovernable. That statement must be immediately apologize from any source of free buy. Ye nyina be sɔre ye nyina o. Me so me be bobo me nkrofo na ye demonstration de atia mo. Enka nyamo as a political party no, but against that utterances. Who is Afenyo? Why watch why? Ye nyina law school na bi nyina ko e. Ye nti wunnim se obi a wonnim mmra no, wo kye a wo betena no, wo begina aba betena se aba be support this solidolidom just because of partisan. Afenyo ha antwa yi. Ye wie ya na wo Mustafa gentleman friend say gentleman begina say be ye wo man ungovernable. Hey, mama, you face justice so. Nti wo de mama 2 minutes nka ho. Na wo de ya na mpese mesmitie wo ahofe senka asem be firi wo no se be bia etia mra de mra ne nyina djuma.
Me kasaba na wo so man.
Ai, wo ho fe no makasa na se wo ho fe.
Na me pese wo ti ase na me ken na pese wo ti ase se. Not say ebia all kasetia mra ne na me support.
Amo.
But say nipa no kra na ya che no with such contempt na ye makwan say mrenimfo a omo ye ne nkofo omo defend no. Omo hu baby owo. We don't hide the person.
Oh.
That's the harassment I'm talking about.
Metio.
Menya case watching me. Though ni ameka no and yet to the public domain. I understand. But me won kwan say we are lawyer, we am lawyer no. Utumi ba na wo be hwe me no wo bi se me num asam. Na ye hwa kona ye de be fa so.
Me hu no stand obri ni gina na me nkyere wade bi. Hwe emra no e wo sequences ye fe no et sequentials. Enya asem ba akona ye kan. So wo ma treasonous statement or right is not yours. So the statement say what you say who point say o mampani mama me gene kra free nsem and hwehwe say o lawyer or right say within 48 hours enya no bi ne kan 48 hours no. I know you treasonous. Ye mrani ye felony. Your misdemeanor. E bia wo say dey si handle no. Enti ha no me wo say bia na ntiase bi na e ba. O nche ye be bie kwazai court wa ha. Enche kra Thursday bia anyum Saturday bia anyum refo. Bomode ne follow bi. Na wo so study ye. Me ana mebedi ho chia me eye kwazai court eno de memuya wofo on se aha no e bi anim na wonim se de e kire obi a process de ne fa so no sa na e kire obi e no da bi the statement ne koye felony and the treatment is different e koye misdemeanor e bi a punishment nko. That's why I got that case up to date de bi mebufu wo ho what you say enti no mesrew eno na ubehunu e no de a obeti ase se nye treatment e de ma obi a the offense mu enye pe treatment be a different name your back be what a high treasonous. She said, me nka so akasa o but me kire mu say so be caught that direction there. One on handling is different. Mesero nti see akasa ye mani pan ye hunu no a hwehwe mu say the case ni ye case be ya e follow within treason there and ye hwehwe na kira kwantem sa obroni wawie me firi ho me kwa mo fa si sa na ansa na no me de ade yi tudwa me babusuafo ene omo ba ya ye di dwumadi ene kora ne say me mpese me ye yire omo pii. Ye start the quasi court no a me invite wo mo ama omo aba e wa bra court no e ye adwuma e off TV Saturday anwumre 4 p.m. to 6 ye be invite obia na ye hia de me NCC for me no omo trouble wo mo ne ye de hye omo sa say omo matemamufo ne hunu mra no enka we nyina nkoboni nko wonka because so say ofili so your bad tie ya kire obi ne ye ne say o me hu kra ye see ye hu no but won share the magnitude of the assembly na ye no. Nti ha nyina na ye kire mo so beti ase ote we na we understandable person what ne me bi ase nti ye phone lines ne betudwa na atiefo ne ahwefo mo so mo afre no mo akire mo adwene wa bra me ne me ne Idris Isaac e ba beto aso no ne number no ye 0240 186 049 me pamcho ene ye fa afre for only 5 because enya dia ye be se mere bebre ukuada dia e tewtew nti ye number no ye 0240 186049 and lastly 0240186049 and then off TV so na wutie you may ho chia me and the great abundavai the dinkum kankus of the law and the dinkum kankus of the Ghanaian journalists and no and matia say me de you may de amamoi mesremo eye franka te ha mesremo so who said what your comport no kire say oyema oba tampa no fotabraba wo no ma no anu fusu nsane bia enti ebra wo gina yi mesremo mamu nyina kwa Muhammad na emfa ne mekire franka no so nanim no wonforo so no ntena so bi woso no bubu ye mo na epagya se mo amfa nipa bi sei na mkofo gabuga se abronye no de ene woso no wanhwe ye obekoso wa sa ahwe ase bi mu because sa buga no de o man ye kura ye mpene ye ne ye ni party bi mu ye mpene wakọ opposition a comporto won ye ni opposition wuru ese wo ye woni mere emfa nsa me ni di second china da baba power enke kan se bi contrary to against the judiciary no wo kọ de ye no nyine be so ye tia wo hono de nye party asem ne ye o mu se mo na mo appoint judges ne ade some those judges but no ma o kwan say ye trust ne faith ba ko pa aka politicians mo say kuri ye need aso ba ko aka so mo sa be say no eno de en weke nti ho de o ya de fa of say dan to wasene ma eno ene de phone lines na tudwa na me ko onabo Isaka hoyi Isaac Idris o mo ka Isaka na edine ye Isaac Idris ye Idrisu nti me amekere mo makwatra mo Saudi ho kakra me pa cho de wa frɛ no ma ne ya so ba wa ye ibi ha ton no ko de ba no was Malam Idris Isaac
yes sir
afenyo asem o kan ye no emu de he pa na wo hwɛ a yesusu a wo kyerɛ ti amra no wa consider criminal libel law say no so ye twamu di ya wo hwɛ ko so
me should follow Abronya because we saw a good job for the NDC.
A good job for NDC. And they said because of
you need the oil no.
Why are you mama?
Oh me I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised say oil say man but on to us because any discerning mind, discerning Ghanaians knows that this guy is not a leader. He's a loose talker and
with a position of party.
Oh yes, I don't know. He's leading somewhere. And the man here West Crown because we a leader. Yeah, we chin a show as an inspiration. That's the thing. You are fighting with majority there. You are fighting with Speaker of Parliament. You are fighting with judges. You are fighting with pastors. You are fighting with drivers. Oh, Ghana for instance, say you moving from a buga ni attack no to a sound mind because say no and yet radio need TV kwa na educated Ghanaians. Don't underrate Ghanaians. Ya do with you pa. Okotna okoshe mame so pon ejuma kofi a say o TikToks ehwe the political shows now. Who nya time is nya sanya man. So Ghanaians are very discerning. The Omar might be say who the lose talk no to asoko but they will punish you in the election day. That is why the me party here no manage home. So far oshe the road sector now big push is fixing it. Oshe economy
mesro mo development ni ye hunu yate ye nkoya semiso
na but asema make me say
me so me ka the party
me ba say
on the topic no na person uti ni why
you are diverting
I'm not diverting.
Okay. You are diverting.
Irrespective of what you do it will still come back to one thing but so light no one compare to me charging the phone ko ejuma abe kan your pay o TV so
ye nka light na sef
the main casa na
I am oh
madam I am
you say we started do some mess up no tina was what they call maybe
me can say me see the oil the afeni maki and the boy party because all the middle income and then the sound minded Ghanaians know that this guy is a waste.
Please
oh
boss,
let clear adi kakra me
let him redo the way.
Okay, the thing he's doing is not useful. Is that okay?
What he's doing is not fruitful.
It's not useful or fruitful for the party, but he's doing it.
But he, as a person, is a legitimate person for his family.
Yes.
Right.
So we are happy he's doing that. Should continue.
Okay.
And the right-minded Ghanaians will judge at the end of 2028.
No. The line not to jump patch. Obi wa humano so ana. 0240-186-049 0240-186-049 me pa machewo atiefo ene mo ahwefo a mo be frɛ no ma obi attack me panelist bi ha no go area me pa machewo because me no mo mienu no mo ne ma ya adwene ama ya toto ye ne ma pepepepepe de onipa ne kan achia no metene no wotene nti mesrewo na madam for be me block you because ade I was send the man me accept it me panelist be any how we bit me refer to that nti me block you wo de o mfrɛ me bi kura enye wo first and last ye wie e me say madwuma e kola bitie o me sre wo be bia wo frɛ ni wudi na twa wo fi TV set no na kasa me ntie o why oh do machine wada wo me sere wani diem so betie me a enka distance ho kakra why
the sound is coming from his end. Yeah, na pese tie.
Aha, eno ne ya hawo ni na ba ro direct so nipa ni tie still a obetie no ho ye ku animu yi ade ba ko pa make ni hwe obroni ade a esisese no on se wo sha ase ka tu firi kumase obi enu se firi kumase kola wada ro ma metie ba bia o ka se firi ni wodi ye ada yen line na yesa na bisakofo check man me why abakofo wada ro ma check man me why Mr. Samoa wada ro ma check lines na ebeti a bia na be free ha because feedback na man I say internal feedback wada ro ma check man me why yeah fa only 5 calls obroni afutu sem bia nyina yefantu yehuni minim se asem abro nya kan ye no obeye women's organizer for platform obi aka bia obetia no say ayakwa say wa anya saa ye ju predwan enti na meka say party bia ni ho ya Ghana obitima satisfy because mo be party adwuma instead of national job na die abronya ye no de enye party asem o enye wo mampani jo mama ne nkofo na say sorry o yen the player rescue yen ya o ma na ye dia na ya famu agent fo se mo medi animu no yen ye be sorry tia mo if you say wo ka court ni say ekimu a enye MPP na wo ne wo man Ghana executive no ene mo ne ma no bebre no ye ya na head and fire ho papa o because yen say wo be ye bi akọ so di dole dum no a na emum die afe beko aban beba na ti ho ne kuta wo man no me no mie no se nye judiciary no anka ntimi pia bonte no afenyo no kura o kasa se bi metro be gana ko police station o firi o beko court enti tudufumam sa me office no ne kasa anye as a minority leader ba bia ne position wo no ene tintin bia wo ye no hwe se wo be ye dwarf minority a ye mfata kashi na regain ye structure mo na mo de party ko opposition moa na mo ana mo de party ko opposition mo de ade e ba ye kasa nye mo mfie na wa fanyo no wa be defend na wo boss de do no ye ka hwe mo ntie na party ye sesa mo ne apam mo sa bre yi mo pekwan asa ba power bio 1 year 4 months mo no 5 months kora wo do nsam ye ni didi se chana kan kwato aba ne yamfa amra power ye ne se nye yi hwe follow system ya mo hwe mo Patrick no Mr. Patrick abeka constituency abeka era mo MP no why that study no look at that man and hwe dia afenyo so all boss de doli do no enti mum ye hwe ni ebia no koye ya nkantokoye si that by election no ni nyina enye fe wo yesa embra no de betimi achi wo whoever you are obi amro mra so ti se ba se minim se na asem ne de me se ne lawyer no me a ne kwani onye contempt bia me njaji yo ba me kama je se me as a person afenyo onye contemptuous so nti wontimi nka se wakoche na koto ba bia na emum won sua kasa na treason dia because said the one famra no wo kasa judiciary no kire se ono wa judiciary no sete ya bosome afeni bosome na ni wafiri wo kono ma beda na news and samano a yen dia judiciary no e protect kura ye pe ye dia ye ma political interest no e ba me take dominion over the judiciary no yen eno no mo boy ho ba me da mu
better than military regime
enti se okeka ko saa bia no dia edokure ni ye mum ne be solite no enye aban bia we ya make se me nkama ndc for na make because on kasa ya no on judiciary se nya ndc dia e Ghana dia enti wadaroma se emre no kwa na ekro na memma omiti me se mo wota bebrebe ye ene ne bebre ha ene college no wadaroma mo sa amrai na before me mfama Mr. Isaac o wi an maba Hawaii me man 7 minutes because mo wo mre Mr. Isaac
yes sir
enti baby ana me kasa me bisa o se afenyo he fa pa na wo hwe anasem wo kan ye no wo enye wo dekora statement ma me verbatim no wa kire me
ena me ka se se sami je fi na kasa mese me daje
mama o mre wonti ma pa twere me tie wo
se sami je fi na kasa se sami je fi na kasa mese membre a etie in statement from A to Z se ye fa de say I said in kete na kasa metie ye onkofo bi ohwa
party for na ekasa obiti
they are decent.
They your party for.
They are decent people in the MPP party.
Of course.
I follow Bonnie.
Patrick Buama.
Patrick Buama is
yes.
But
me respect the
time Patrick Buama be kasano. You see the maturity, the decency, the respect for all. You see these symptoms. You want to listen again. Upon Kruma. No, on I said, is becoming. But I know what I'm looking for here as a person. And but you know what doing the
okay, what the Canadian.
Aha. Also no, said those Casano. And yeah, when he's off track, but he's somebody I also admire the way he does his politics and the way he pursues education. Indeed, there are individuals in both parties are but Afeni Makin is not his utterances ni Juma Dieno any the Ghanaian in nature. Because Ghanaian in nature no yebu for. We respect leadership. We respect our traditional leader. We respect the media. But if it suits you, look at what he did to the City FM guy who went and called him majority caucus.
What?
Majority caucus. Okay, time I'm court and say they don't have anything like majority leader and this in 2024. Generally, go beside and say, "Oh, majority caucus." This also a friend of majority leader, no, or friend of majority caucus because they one
and slip of tongue.
They be. And my only in your banter cry, no. The way he handled the media guy wasn't the best. Into him say, "On your obi exemplary." I'll be say, "Oh, got nothing 8 years no." Anytime he speaks, the 38% keep on reducing. The 38% keep on reducing. Oh, 38% on your election.
And maybe you don't do good research.
Madam.
41 point something.
But after that time, no. Region now.
That is the propaganda they are going on. No.
Reverse it. I should reverse what I'm talking about. Don't go there. But I think we should allow you to. If you want explanation to that, I can explain. But woman about 276 constituency. When she was declaring the result, has she mentioned all the 276 constituencies?
Then why did you allow her to declare it?
So, but what are you talking about?
Why did you allow her to
she realized that the one she saw the AM boy in the count now and this has won the election. That's why she went ahead to declare the election. And is that also wrong? So we decided to add the one that was not added to it. So what are you talking about?
No more about the energy mama final declaration.
But the over power to do that, I answer already. That doesn't mean that one is not relevant.
No, I'm talking about precisely from your
so
side.
That is why I'm able
were you able to compare?
That is why I'm able to mention 38%. That's why I'm able to mention the 38%. If you have any figure, come and mention and then stop arguing. So I'm saying that
everyone reserves right for argument, so you can proceed. You can also interact.
So that's what I'm saying that Afeni Makin is not an exemplary person for me to come and follow. So I don't even listen to him when he's speaking. The arrogance is too much. And Ghanaians do not like those arrogance. The same attitude and the same behavior is what led him to now, you say, mighty minority, from majority leader to mighty, and you are even happy, boastful of it. It is not something we should take lightly. And if we, so let me mention this. The Christian Council, what's the name? The Ghana Bar Association, the NGOs, do not come and disagree with him publicly. If the table turns around and the same utterances, I'm not saying it's legal or not legal, it's coming from the NDC stock, they should keep quiet. So MPP can't, not say, and yet directly a treasonal issue, and that's not directly an offensive issue, but morality is not speaking well because Afeni is a leader in parliament. Do you know the number of people who are looking up to him in his constituency? So if you are a leader in your constituency and you are not being exemplary, why should we sit here even to again discuss this issue? Whilst our hospitals there are challenges in our hospitals, there are challenges in Domi communal roads. It means the media, you are not helping us. We must sit here to discuss developmental agenda. Okay, now, what's the impact on our economy? What are we teaching the children that are coming?
Idris,
we are not doing that.
wo ba ha as a guest. You are welcome. The that table so na ye kan.
Okay.
Now what say?
Good.
Yeah, that's it.
Into the
2 minutes continue.
Let's just say anytime I hear car problems, we must have solutions. Into no say Ghana Media Commissioner statements that I'm sure they have a standard. Say Obi Kasana say it go below the standard. We should hear them disagree with it. So the bear say NDC Nico Kana say who disagree with it. Say MPP Nico Kana, you have the moral right to come and disagree with. But say back a certain class of people in the society, Omukasa Yankasa. And more man. Secondly, I am also suggesting that say back integrity, morality, responsibility. We should see education is meant to solve our basic problems. We should go back to our curriculum and add physical education to some extent. But a healthy nation is a healthy people. So I am proposing that about physical education, this kind of, you're sharing how to respect our elders. Some of the things we learn from maybe basic 1 to basic 6 are judges in them. So now in our political discourse, the monocracy, the one with more resources winning election, not the one who knows what to do. Intimacy say we should go back to our basis. Nyama air factor of mine, sanitation, health. It should be part of our curriculum. After all, if you are who school from university, you are majoring in something. Into nyama major no, it's not too it's not too relevant to us. I think the emphasis sanitation health in count. Any public education. Again, you for public civil servant.
Idris, education. Anyway,
yes, precisely.
We are connected to that. Into 2 minutes na aso. Mr. Idris, ono, me mention wa ha. Mr. Idris, boy a deputy head of research. Osno kokuruku amajukuru no mu. E na ono obutuo. Hey, na mo na ayi osno for mo peno na.
David, say we no kan so osno kokuruku amen ko.
Yeah, akatamanso.
Thank you.
Akatamanso. Yeah, emefa. Enumu eno no wo. Yeah, afei. Wono so wasaka directors no so ezogo caucus. Emu ena ono wo. Aha. Ena me nua ba Francisca. Wono so ofri eye me wo fa se babu. So na so ma woni. Beboa. Ene next wono no wo sun kokorokoro. Yesi wudi na kire hasuo nka wo. Wono na asoma no. Na samre wo so abaya ye ne etwetwe nkomo. Maame wonya 7 minutes, ye ma 7 minutes. Na emum eno nkire se wo kọ ba bia ye ntene wo. O se sometimes ye bububu dina edu ba bia na mo se speed na ekọ a na ma port wa na watemase. Because sometimes ne mention bi wa ya na hia. Ba bi so wa ye hwede wo nkomo ne ko name ne ba pe ne ye hu se e ba be related to biribi na ye po so wa na watease. Enye se ye ka obi akasa bo ahye ne yam. Na emum ye betenetene ne ma na ya pe mu wa ye papa. Modi a modi musaka kekekan die judiciary die ede ne a ye court asemo a ndi ede ne no na ye solution no so be a solution e ho na be kwa kopie na ye hwe ni sei still me say bisa wo enti se obi ka so be ye oman ungovernable a se na wo siti asefa
se obi ka so be ye oman no ungovernable na wo Canadian kamaka say a strong word on the no credit ba kope a very strong word na sabi nimpa ba ko obesore na wo se wo ba ma man no enya na ho kaka ne na somdwe na mfant na den de e wo senia etie kakra na moreover no waka de but me nim ko yobafa so na waye de waye nti ekono meka say aje so no kan na asem no nim na adwe na ode ye de ode kan ye but ni amaka ni say ona na meka sa meka no se hu say ye do wo fat eti mu nipa bi aso na adwe ni se ne ye ka kire no feel say ye de ne ye de e fat eti mu ana so wa hoto nti say me ye fantini nti ya atwe ne meka na fantini
ai awu fantini blem eno so ye kama
nti say ma senia wo hu nneoma no ono na ebura wadwunu ma wodi gina so ye den e kasa nti ne ameka ne se ne youth organizer kan ye no minim ni the basis odi gina so de ye den odi kan so for there I can't go there much ono no nim the reason odi ye den odi
youth organizer
yeah salam yes that's salam statement
yeah
na moreover ne ameka ne se minim kwan so obefa so na wa ye sa ade no anti na meka se owo bia ne na dwena ode ye de ode ye na de na nipa bia su hu ade o se ne oye de ohu no me read ka so kan san bi na ye mesere obo sami je fi di se sami je si kas sami je fi kasa he sees him as a sampling leader na no hu ye mesere since when or you say the word arrogance for Afeyo Markins compared to Sami Jenfi. It's na make say nipa bia ye na de o se ne osie de ehu no. Se hye wo tan mu a wo se ye. Ba so hye foforo tan mu de a wo se enye. Pato hu bebi ade na ekọ.
Metie o pa.
E hye wo ntuma mu a wo se ye. Ba so hye foforo ntuma mu a wo se ono de enye de ebo kan.
Ade wo bi o Sami Jenfi wo pese o kan na.
Wo se mo bi bo no. Se ye ka arrogance
so your comparison.
Why ye bia ma odu baby kra na opacho.
Sami Jenfi.
Oh yes.
E wo de ho.
No one costi do enkodidi Kwame tikasi atem.
Kwame hoy. Kwame kwasi de.
No, tikasi o se sorry, this man. Peace FM.
Kwame Sefa.
Yes.
Wo se okodidi na tem.
Oh. Yes, I don't know.
Personal issues, man.
Be arrogant. It was Sami Jenfi. What I say? Only thing I mean, Busa Ben same penny for say, I won't too much. I will say, a ye. But so she'll be them no one. I will say more can. Near you be people baby, but you don't stand in public air and describe or be ni penny and also be ni penny be say or you arrogant. No, there's a certain word we don't use it. Okasa no kan ye senia obia na ne composure de ye de or the kasa that thing is there wo fe ebusuye papa dem mu kra na sabita feche interfa ya wo mu one day cause obia ne suna ne bai wontumi nka say akosua bra ne ho asenti akosua peni no so ye de embra ne ho ase no owo kun obia fa so o kasa o ye ne nyoma na senia o de ye de o de kasa ono nche se nipa kun ya arrogant no.
Oh, say, Entina or Casano. A drew or bomb ponkromano. Na me nimdi or becacran, so one set me pursue was to tear me. Because of the Diana O Flucono. Until I said the Uchasano, when him send a chirachia. To a message of ponkromano. 1 year of Becas and Nassam or trans and related to Kuma. Meanwhile, then you no press worker. Was a cabinet baby, Nayan and near be defended. Until the home person was a person respectfully what he has here. Into our fan commerce in Biabem. Samedia no can say kase obi arrogant na say ebia through his utterances no now in connected to asemo afenyo kan no say I don't respect till and then me person come no as a host no me na sa no be free man no me person mo na mo kan mo asem na owie ba bi no he further stress wonim say law school no me person be free me man no ti na me person ka basically no obema me and someone when you free na no would you say asem he didn't free to say that and you no na say you who say arrogance no in respect of the statement against the big no from so what's by the way me ma 7 minutes say only 2 minutes na chede a and ye ma ye use way say asem ne me was a oka kakra na wa pause ma me sam fan come Mr. Isaac ho Mr. Isaac
yes sir
me pacho ubetima my the verbatim of statement afenyo kan ye no in respect of sa judge no ba say nka ba bia bedu ungovernable no but also make averment be person clarify and some be 4 strong words be no use here e mo de he na okai
they make the issue of law school or choir
what in sir
yes sir me say the thing is that before
voice no form
the thing is that before say honorable Afenyi Makin be out to speak, you know, I don't think his statement was written by only him. And I say we minority caucus na say we issue press release and also be bibia unkwa na otna say adwin no munyi atna say na mo dream statement message no na omo kan. The problem with this is that you see, if you are attacking judges, any lawyers are, I'm not saying that we cannot criticize them, but normally we criticize judges and what's the name, lawyers based on the outcome, court judgment.
Exactly.
So if there's court judgment, we can all now take words by words and agree to disagree with them. It is not a problem. But as a lawyer, only say it's an ongoing case. And before even this issue of we a lawyer to make asana mashebe as na be ma bill no wouldn't say there are conditions and at the same court amano bill
say o microphone in this table kakra e be stre MCR for monte money hwe na I say aye echo dodo why
the same court ama abronye bill on his statement no here no in a different date, and we say we are looking at conditions like repetition. Is he going to, run away from the country, like flight? Is he also going to repeat the same offenses? If all these are no, then the court allows a bill. Means they are more to it, a bill. So court now man a bill on similar offense. No asamba second time to court. On similar offense bioma but if we are judge na say oma the bill on that condition again what precedent are we setting? Are we setting precedent that say no maybe bonnet driver now or the overspeeding your man fine for if it's a penalty
obisa question be ma menyina judiciary na me ba ho mu ayi network obisa say nipa waye ye de na court court based on conditions aman bail aman court no was how repeat the word is repeat virtually the same case as I about next way judge ya na say we say granted the same bail now what precedent are you trying to set in and yes I'm okay and no your friend recalcitrant
okay
and you no your mount direct bail
okay
it relates with punitive measures
okay
and the onya kan no onya ne say biem into judicial firm na me makasa ma wo no nti as a general perspective.
Oh, thank you, Honorable. Into ASR and no counting na mano bill. And I will share based on the bill condition and no conform. Omuka say it's not somebody who can run away. A judge no obviously don't can so in some room. But when his own lawyers appeal that everyone could be N9, the National Secretary of MPP engaged the media and said, oh, he and the Central Regional Chairman visited him at BNI. So until the madam maker say the guy Abronya is not available, it's not the case. The National Secretary is on record to have said that only some few people, about 6 people, went and visit him.
Mamenye quick and tangle bi o ha say obetima respond to why say how obroni
papa
monkrofo no mompanimfo no general secretary as he was referring to no atimi akohwe ba bi abronye ene sila mo kire say ye de nasi yi awon pese mo asem ye de wo Ghana fo nim che say de nasi e wa abra mo hunu no abra mompanimfo so akohwe na kira akwa hunu ba bi o wo ho asem bi sa ana de wo tie ye no an say ye say ye pese obi abe hunu
me facho or can
one of my voice so kakra
wanga say he was on ankasa ni general secretary and central
was say a NPP was no kokukwa manyekuro no general secretary has confirmed it why a research be ehunu say etisa na etisa wo bi say wo mpanimfo say no makohwe abronye ana de kan public na bi na also wo kan bi
me facho before afenyu baka no na they were not finding his whereabouts before mobile press no mo hu no whereabouts. And say I was also emphasizing on before press conference no baba.
Oh, okay.
Because me your bad time say na wo kan ye na.
Yeah.
Ya che me ba ye bibi na ya che na ko police station. Na me pesa me kwhwa me ba no. Na say police farm mobile farm no say mobile farm no ko central police station. Na say one transfer no ko headquarters plan at least say some mama say information so ye no ko headquarters. But me gina central ho I mean someone I'm over fan, no me whom no but definitely I will speak.
Of course.
Yes.
Obesu.
So that's where I'm coming from.
Now what's I consider legal perspective, no? So Oban on the freedom nyane de bi. Wa bra ya okuta mra ne just mra na ja.
Me say ne freedom nyane de but ono so me won.
Okay, what do me ma kwa na wo answer nti me ma me ko ba ha.
What my Insta just said. Mpacho enye the Ghana Police Service in the castle omo pe bi na go. It was his judge request and that was granted.
It was whose request?
His lawyers. Saka so many say oko remind you so many the nearest
oh there be remind be here so eh Saka I didn't know this.
Okay so
remind you one my boy o Jesus what for us so yeah
ideally nanka Ghana police or national judge never determine where you go. But they are all
pleading.
Yes, pleading. Say they want NIB man. Nti say wa request say person me ko handle wa ko it's not a market I will be able
and has so win him. Yeah na de bitimi ba ha.
Okay.
Sometimes say obi ye de na call remind e kwan ya na fa se de ne pon ye mpese dom di akiri. Sometimes ya na enta kwa pronounce exact where he's going just a register when abeko akwaji information.
Okay.
Judge didn't mention but what
okay.
Because a major political influence na ye na kwafo tutu ka di akiri. Nti omo make sure say by security reasons ye de nipa na beko na mo ko hwe ne docket ni mu na be hunu be reporting a wo nti bi wo ha ne wo hunu be bi o kora e ma ne hawo ko register ho ko hunu register records no e be kire be report ya nipa no wo even aside say o ko plead say o mo plead say oh ye fa nem ko BNI no senka o mo ankire kora the big in his or her discretion no o be kire be bi a wo e wo ne krata no so be military ama register ehunu that records nti ya na ye ne e wakire no e wo se de esi ho no ya mfa na ntena ka mu ankyere se de ne ko James Fort na ye ne akire ye no nti no o hwe ye se nipa no ya yera no e tashi sada sometimes ya na your did defense say averment without affirmative grounds is baseless and on merit. Sometimes no say obi kasa gu mfremem no your allegation no ni affirmative grounds wa your friend dogmatic ye dede wo kwa on say no me ne be ni wo kire say the nti ono wo make that assertion wo kire say before say afonye me kasa ye no na omunim the whereabout of Kwambafo, isn't it?
Yes.
Ne mo hwa kire say no say so mo hu ne whereabout there and ye na ya afonye kasa wo be kasa ye no and akwa Europe to say and I read say mo be na opiam ye hu no sa na wo kire me bo.
Yes.
Hey, so the dole dome. Hey, diabolic. Politicians.
So
still, people want to achieve the political score point in any way. Into 2 hours, so.
On the 18th, na National Secretary, any 6 August, echo share no. Into the message say the first say you yenya akonya a TikTok live or ya fi and I say yenya akonya say one say we phone kwa betu na media work e wo fie. The fact say yenya sa opportunity doesn't mean say ye man nye attended against leadership, attended against the country. And obviously say e cause a tangent na they be make say enye ne asemo. Say na ye kasa sa no that if the table turn around na say opposition party be so e kasa, are we going to be okay? What standard are we setting?
Now it is.
Yeah.
My mama won't come on munyam. Other than MPP for Mojin to go ya fay. A judiciary near Modia. Me Yaminu, me Isaac.
Also, I didn't hear this and Tokoyafa.
I make NDC for.
Yeah.
Sorry for my slip. Maybe it's centered on the other one. Didn't tell me the MPP and the minimum the Modia. NDC for.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mojin to Quay. Queen table tens. Yes, so that means they say the more kind of political ways, but more kind of judicial ways. Are they judiciary Modia?
Well, me can say judiciary
okay.
But the point more to the point is say the government in power has a responsibility to protect all state institutions, including the judiciary. So but again what you are saying is factual because the judiciary also have their public relations department. So you hear a lot of people without they doing the right work. So these things we are talking about, our affairs in a private company, Ubabe public education on this. These are things that we should be hearing from the judicial communication department or media relation department frequently on the things we should do and the things not to do. Well, but they'll keep quiet as if nothing is happening. So it is now when MPP was in power, the same thing. They were defending the electoral commission everywhere. They were defending. So when you're a party in power, the state institution, aside their public relations department, sometimes because of the subject comes for discussion, you cannot come and now government in power and know why you also by turning the line of what Afeni Makin did. It is not possible.
Isa.
Yeah.
Yensia de bi oha.
Okay, sir.
Ade bi a me pese ye nyina yesua na yete ase ni. Eye judiciary.
Yeah.
Enye party bi adia.
Yeah.
It is a politicians mo ankasa mo gina platform so a mo ntokwa na ye modea. Ye nka ntokwa mo tutu blow. But
Yeah.
exchange of words. Sa na mo nyina mo ye no. That is what we call politics.
Okay.
You politicking to find a loophole as a political score point. What me I achieve bibi because Ghana the ya adwena say the mbeka na etie.
Yeah.
Ne ba judiciary ni dia eye omnibus. Eye dicibus, that's they have my vice correct. It's a dicibus itself, a leadership by its own. Yeah, political party be any kwan say we manipulate it. Ana wakoma ye ana wodi dwuma bi so bi emom because of your executive powers no ama obi nti said the okan ye no we take in the oath no we say I will protect and defend. So that is their job. There can also be a president, meaning what they call the Latin serious language, meaning the protector. Until the human obey. Name a bad partisan because of a president, when your politicians are partisan. Hey, no, a country belongs to you and you have audacity to control its affairs. Yes, I be so. Until the next will be a courtier judiciary media obey you. But we have mechanisms, that is the police and the national securities. They will do their job. Se kobase abana tie konwa no so start say ne nkrofo koma judiciary ne pe ya na afoforo na tenchen no may come from the other side so adwene say asa abano okuta judiciary no e na wono that the open wo de ye enye NDC nko enye MPP nko ebrebe so say de okan yete ha ye nkon consent ye hunu say judiciary no ye nyina ehu de na wo mu edu ba bi no ye num bi kra kan ne pain say Chief Justice I say in disguise were a women's organizer. If you say you will never be na is uncuffed. But na ye intercepting or quem ye money we near so yabe said ye ye threaten ye me ya. The same thing. Say MPP co opposition what turn ubeka say judiciary no ni mo baby ya. Say omo ba be ye what they are trying to demonize. So what me gina platforms so ade we me support to say obetima kasa direct upin point judge bi we yes are now inciting to trouble judges kura no once enter for mudi ma abonten but book you kura me obi odi MP pen bia organ bia the telephone number ni dey e wo ha judges do say na be your records for that so enti e ba ne say ya na mo ma yen Ghana no ye firm institution like judiciary na and na ekuta your heart no na him. Oh, se mini ebe tena so hwe mu a na asem no o ya dane akofa ba bi kaka na me so me kire se da bi o mesi kwan no because judiciary no ye ba kwan mo bia emfekire ne sa enti sei me ma obi 2 minutes na ye de dwumade no aba wiye ye nye college no em say e network no nsi to sa de a Ghana ha na ye hawo enti obroni mesrewu as a women's organizer envisage na de unia eye salam akan ya wo se unim ba bia okofa na ho de afiri time a aveno haya alajo ebra mo bre no so mo yi mo nkrofo eto a the colleague a legal offense a head practitioner bi e wa alajo ya me money dey wonim se wonim no mo ko ye na de mo kofa ho ye bento a ene masaren enema e ba ni bie ni ho ade yeku ye but mu take action ye bisa say papa enema mko ho ye mu de na ye prone to attack the government mo say ade ye bon ne bon if you say mo ntwen ma ne nkokofa ade a ebetimi I invade kro no and san mo take action nti ese mara so no papa no say owai ena ho mo dwumadi a mudi ye ne yen kase ye justification say we de nye mo de ye say no eya akoye say bibi ye fra bibi quotidianos that means o lifestyle utie ya Isaac kan say bi o say mo attack judge a wonyem tie akwadwa mu eye no kore o we entimi mfa bibi e mfa nsie enti saa niema ekosu nti wo as a women's organizer aspirant eya wo fe eya wo de na enkoso saa na kanokore nim speak truth to the power and now kwaje power nti wo kan omonto ma
Oh, it's not like that.
Any kind.
It's not.
Any kind. Kwa na sidi boss any kind.
Ona be back asano. To be honest, I am not happy with whatever is going on. That one there, I must be frank. But seni amekasa ya ameka ya ne se kuku ni jaya kaka no so ebeja.
Oh, ko toilet or the idea sa betare to.
No cry there ya ba ko. No cry ya ba ko pe. Se better freche se bibia nka ho a wotu ho no ma wo mbo na wa sori akasa. What I say, na nipa so this wo hu ade na ya definitely wo beka say ade we enye. But ono so nche say we should be intimidated when we speak.
Obroni.
Bibi na menu bi kaka adum so asama ye kwache ni yo.
Na said no ye ma okwan we can set that example one kan.
Ono say na make menu bi kaka adum so asama. Ye che no.
Unu ya be.
Oh papa.
There be there obobo obi dey a defamation me prompt you but the biso ha ya dey the fact
adum so asame just last week mo ya ye che no.
Unu ya be ya.
Some MPP ni so emi MPP.
Anti hwan ya
from Central Region.
Your friend say. Hey, you say there will be ko akoma ye nyina o you be ko kedu so ha na me che no.
Oh,
it's not person can o dive down no.
Nti fa che so want say ya che obi a wakaka say yembodi se say de okobodi anhwe am so mitia na ya bache mi. O si be sasan de dum so aba.
Oh.
Ma ya kwache.
Obroni.
So kan ye. Okan ye che no what I say. Nti na ma make say sebiota freche statement bi wo ho no ma. Ebe fi nipa nu mu aba based on nipa no nia ofum anasa nia wehu. But I am not happy say nyoma bi say yeden koso o Ghana ha. I am not happy.
Futu be.
Insa futu me de ba
party ma no. E ba o mo kasem ni judiciary no a.
The American say abutre na at the same time no ye kasa yenhwe senior ye kasa ebeko because se wode ebufo ekasa anase wode ebufo ye ade a weni baba won so no aye ne ensese wo ye nti se BBC na ye pese ye de ye hu jim ne ye kasa twetwaji ye ho a at least ye mfa abutre na ye mfa nyema yidi
ene mra kwan so
yeah
emra kwan so
yeah ye be fa ne sa
obata akasa ni wunwie ye be mo achi ankofo bi na mom ye nyenu ho ba menko mala misaki ho mekra mo
Yes sir.
Enti said to be ye toto ewura judiciary mu yi eye wanige sanye wanige dia e dia na obeka fa ho.
Okay, so the ECOSU nyina either against
now voice no
the ECOSU nyina against the judiciary no. Sometimes a precedent and a inactiveness of ourselves no and a kofasa nyo nyina ba. Say we see Messi kan no say eka na ye din a bi kan do talk but the meka e twa to one say ye nyina ye set standard my ho say ye opposition ye we anye uba pa wan so ene so nya I think could be boy nyina the political me can say standard na e be set no. Let's have standard that will stand the test of time. Again, naming and shaming. Say one particular person, not only constantly only the MPEN phone kwa no didi no matem anase nkola kwa no didi no matem anase media kwa no attack here. Internally, we should have a mechanism to control such people so that one kwa bontin mana me go party ni mase. So that is one thing that I think the political parties ourselves find a way of checking each other. Because don't forget that there are over 4 million people who voted for the MPP in the last election. Over 4 million. I won't say that all the 4 million people are happy with what is happening currently. Because Ghana is not precisely. Ghana is not a one-party state. MPP. The Somobana say another opposition party can we Tamane efre Jomama incompetent no ene say efre obi incompetent be ne we should have a standard na a certain standard na be boy nyina
yo should have a standard say 2 minutes pe bi na kantie di wie mo wonchia bi am wonchia chia taw na me family remarks nto so na afi yempege mu wo mpanifo be chia mo broni
anti mafa akonya we so na mechia me ankasa me mame Madam Joan Frances Ada Greater Accra Regional First Vice Kope mame obatampa anope michiao baby awo bia na masrese nyame nya wadom no mbo se wo sa ba biemu won sabeka na wakosa aboa afofo tesesenia abribia wo bo afoforo no na mafa akonya we so echia me constituency mpenimfo a omo ho na maka tro omo se omo aya the especially regional rapper yede ne ba ye obo hwe elections a e koso wa ya de nti megina akonya we so na mama ni mo woni awaye
yeah that's yes seconds
Mr. Befa akonya echia regional zone course coordinator honorable Oroya is our regional zone course coordinator. On my opportunity to be here. 1.0 and can we will not be here. Again, my constituency zone course coordinator, Honorable Masaud Baki, Honorable Yakub Tali, the former coordinator, Honorable Madan Yaya. In fact, me see me body na enyi
habema
intimate say mo amambo mudinu enye say munda yakomaso. Madam Evelyn Eyenam, the former national executive member, Onosu Michiano, but your mom can bomb with you, Monfanchemi, that for any opportunity, a bomb with you.
And no, Anna Ura Isaac Idris, yeah, or deputy head of research, yeah, of free Akatamanso Akateria, NDC, Amanyokunumu, yeah, only dear buying and pay or Babesra, Nayan, Bedrin, and semi home, and semi two, yeah, and no, Franca. Yeah, one also was aspire for women's organizer. I would domain Kwabinya, and no, your Sunko MPP money on so free. Yet there was a free nasi. Now the American ceremony. It may be what a more for be a friend justice at Tukubaka Assembly. And then I may refer me was say politicians. Yeah, mamma, quine mamma made 10 year man emutu. This will be a pigeon on one. No, what they call judiciary. So I fed the more jars of what 10 years. Aha, moja na nano mwateni. Afei, baby amodi ya kodroni. Ebeneza, mama nisi baby esinwa. Se amamuo na mubuo no, eye papa ye yebehunu, enya yebehunu. Enya MPP ni nebeka achire meme se Ghana ekoyie ana enkoyie. Enya NDC ni nebeka achire meme se Ghana ekoyie ana enkoyie. Eno no otumfo asante hini mbebe kan sese moye rough a yebefa ya himie na mafa mo politics e free ani so akọ papa no na ne bo ye afu. Enti mesre kwa mbafo abronye me ofa ase no. Afenyo enso so saade we so the better nso image mamra no eni ni na ye nyina ye fa nsua de ne kire kasa ya dwene ho obatifie otafie na se wantia na obeta bontene eno na the great abundavai the dinkum kankus of the law the dinkum kankus of the Ghanaian Airways the gladiolus krukus the great abundavai Dr. Nana Kwani say kwani to be precise ubufu ana de agye mechem molaizo americana kotropaza santepaza e ho anu agi 5 euro na de akwa kodidi ene menam de dwumadi ho kya me nkyere no maboafo a moboa me eye Lawrence wotakire ho no wakam maniko Lawrence obo no so aso dim ka so wotakire ho se de agya wacha no mefa na ne twetwetwe eno ana asamoa so takire ho ena okyintimi mfidie yi ena telephone call ba kokora yentimi amfa se free mkrofo akire ye behwe ho asem na yaka ena mofa se tedi na wentimi ama na emom na se ekura kronkron wo se pa bi wo se be poso ono ena dwumedie wo hye ya oto de ma me se menyi na mema chane mu famle mu ono ne the morning shows currently ya okuta off TV samre o de mokro media ani wukrada akora me transia na ne ne se ya medamo ase ya menka mo